Hey guys, Survival 101 here, and this is a review of the Trangia alcohol stove. So this is a great little lightweight stove that burns alcohol, or I'll show you a few other things it'll burn. So right here, you got your lid here, and it has an O-ring in it, so you can actually store alcohol in the stove when you're going backpacking. You don't even need to bring a separate bottle, you could just fill it up and store it like that. Here's your thing to snuff it out. You'd put that on there to snuff it out. So basically how this works, you'll pour your alcohol into here when the stove is not running, and then as it heats up, there will be flame coming out of here at first, which alcohol burns fairly clear, so it's hard to see, but flame will come out of here at first until these little holes here heat up, and then that's when the stove has primed itself, and flames will start to come out of here, and that's when you want to cook on it. Now my stove, I didn't buy with a stand, so I just made one myself. I just used a can here, a tin can, and I just kind of cut it down a bit and made a few pot holders for it, and the stove just sits right in there, and the pot will sit on top of that. Now for fuel, you can use any real type of alcohol. You can use vodka, but your standard rubbing alcohol is not strong enough. Standard rubbing alcohol is about 70% alcohol, and the rest is about water. And you really need 95% or higher for this to work okay. So what I have here, this is a Heet product. This is actually methanol. They sell another one that's alcohol, the red bottle, but this is methanol, and it burns cleaner than alcohol, and from my research it burns hotter. So I'm going to be burning this today. So I'm going to be doing a boil test here, and I'm just going to fill this up a little bit. It doesn't take too much alcohol to boil water here. This stuff burns for quite a while. So basically what you want to do now is light it up. I don't think you're going to be able to see this, but so you can put your hand over it and feel the heat. It's clearly burning right now. So I'm just going to let this prime real quick. You should start to hear a kind of jet noise like right now. It should start to make a hissing sound almost like a gas leak, but you can definitely feel the heat coming off that, and I don't think you can see the flame. Doesn't look like anything, but there's definitely stuff burning if you can hear it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the water on here. I don't have a lid for it. This is 2 cups of water, and we're gonna see how long it takes to boil. Starting the timer. Putting that on there. So I am going to come back to you guys when this has started boiling. So guys, we are at 10 minutes here, and this is still not boiling, and I think that there are a few reasons for this. First, it is a bit windy here today, and a big problem with alcohol stoves is the wind interacting with your flame and whatever you're trying to cook there. So what I need to build is a little thing. I've got one. Just to block the wind and everything from the flame from blowing away and everything. I think that's a major problem. I mean, we're not too far from boiling here, but I also don't have a lid on this, and I think that is also another big problem. And as you can see, the steam's blowing away there. But I think a major problem is the wind getting at the flame. I mean, it's burning a lot better now, but the wind is really taking the flame. And I'll do another test in a different video with that. I don't have that wind screen with me, but I think that's the major problem here. And time's going on here, and it's still not boiling. So guys, I think also a better pot stand would help a lot. It's another thing that might help. But I'm just going to shut it down here because I have limited time here. But all I have to do, basically just throw that on there. That snuffs it out. and then you're going to wait for it to cool. And now you don't want to throw this piece on there because that metal O-ring will melt, and that'll snuff it out like that. And we'll just wait for that to cool down. So guys, thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more.